When we were thinking about the concept of Northern Light, it was important to me that we try and do something different. What we chose is subject matter of songs that everyone can relate to, which have themes that people could think, well, yes, I've been through that, I can understand what's going on there. And at the same time, we wanted to get a balance between brand new songs and also some songs that have also been sung before. I think on the album there are two tracks to me that stand out. The first of all is I'll Walk With God, mainly for the fact that my late father, who died in 1990 and was obviously very important to me, was a big fan, like myself, of Mario Lanza, and I can really relate to the track I'll Walk With God. Obviously Mario Lanza as well was a huge influence of my career. I think the second song that really stands out for me as well is Jubilate Domum, because as you know the whole album is based in the Northwest and the main theme of that song is Home is Where the Heart Is, and it's just such a wonderful new song. Well, in recent performances, you find that you get asked to sing classics such as Nessun Dorma, going through to new songs, and recently on a tour with Carl Davis I was asked to sing Queen's We Are the Champions. And for me it's great because one of the reasons I decided to go into this field is because I was fed up of always seeing the same thing all the time, and to try and put your own slant on something and try and create something new is really important to me as an artist. A good thing that was really important to me as well about the recording of Northern Light was the fact that it was all done in Manchester and the northwest of England actually. I myself studied at Cheetham School of Music from the age of 8 to 18, and then from there I graduated on to the Royal Northern College of Music in Manchester, and actually I created my own orchestra, the City of Manchester Symphonia, out of all my college contemporaries as well, and we also used the youth orchestra from Cheetham's, so it had that real northern vibe to it. Well, I guess what makes me a little bit different on this album is the fact that I was so heavily involved. I was involved in the arrangements, I conducted my own orchestra, I sang, I played the piano, the organ, and at one point I was allowed to even play the triangle on Jubilate, which was a bit of fun. But it's so important because that way I could make sure that the album sounded exactly how I wanted it to sound, and I could really make sure I'm putting my own mark and creating my own sound too. Well, we chose Northern Light mainly because of the fact that the whole concept of the album, the creation, the recording, I'm from the northwest of England, it just seemed the right thing to do, Northern Light in relation to the northwest. Well, throughout my training, as I mentioned, Mario Lanza was very important to me, and I was also a big fan of Luciano Pavarotti. The great Caruso as well. The earlier recordings for me have the colour of the voice that I find the most soothing and what really communicate the text of all the songs that the tenors sing about. In modern day terms, I've been heavily influenced by Josh Groban. I love the way he sings, and I wanted to do something in a similar kind of vein, but also to do it with my own unique style.